Hello guys, it's Paula. I'm here finally to do a flip through on this little golden book, Ready, Set, Grow. It's 2 signatures and it'll be on Etsy, all the details of the size and the pages and so forth. And I did do some autumn color beads, and we have a tree, we have a pine cone, we've got a acorn and a maple leaf charms that are on the end as well. And instead of having lace, which I don't do that much anymore unless the book needs that to look good, I did a hitch post. The corners are in good condition. And then I did tabs, just so you can see. There's a lot of pages in here and a lot of decorating. I just got carried away. I love fall and the colors were awesome, and what can I say? A lot of stitching also. So I did the library card, but I added an acorn at the top because I couldn't resist. And here's the library pocket. I've gotten to where I make my own so I can make them coordinate with whatever I'm doing. It just depends. And here is a fall color. And now we have on this page, I did decoupaging. I did leaves and pumpkins and then a mixture. So you can journal on the back. I did these flat pockets, which I love. They're my favorite actually. Stitched a strip on them as well. And the person who owns this digital, my husband is entering stuff in Etsy about while I'm doing this, so he has all the information, but basically they will be listed in at the bottom of the video. Okay, and so it's a beautiful digital kit. It also has the book, the complete book. Lots of vintage papers, dictionary, music sheets, school books, typewriter books. And here is a really cool floral, which I believe this is Artie Mae's. This one right here. I'm almost positive. And look at this bird. How beautiful is this card? I'm sorry. I got this at an antique mall not long ago. And looks really good with this autumn paper. So I did all kinds of pockets. This is a it's not paper. It is ribbon. I'm going to bring it up so you can see it. This book is heavy. Well, not heavy, but when you have it in an awkward position, it is. Okay. Now we're going to move on, and here's some of this book's about nature. And so you're going to see a lot of little critters and stuff like that. So I put a lot of little children's book pages with little critters, bunnies and deer and just all kinds of stuff. Here's some music. I stitched on all the coffee stain paper. Did straight stitch and a zigzag stitch. I added these birds because they're a part of the outdoors, aren't they? Here is a side tuck. Again, this is stitched on ribbon. It's really a pretty color. It goes great with this collection. Here's part of the digital. Here is another page here. Edith Holden, September. And there's one in here that says October. Lots of journaling space. And I stamped this cute little bunny. He's so adorable. I love bunnies. And there's a bunny right there. And so he's the reason I stamped that. If I have something on one side that would coordinate with a stamp, I stamped it on the opposite side to kind of make the page go together, which was lots of fun. This is a book about foxes, and it's also autumn colors. So that made it nice, right? This is a cool splatter polka dot with all the autumn colors. More of the digital. This is from the idea book, where you just get this really cool foliage here. for autumn. I'm not going to repeat stuff you've already seen, but I'm going to keep going. Here's a bunny, and I don't know what that other critter is. I can't remember what they're called. Just different ones. Here's bunnies playing a game. Here's a little chipmunk. How cute is that? And this is out of the book. This little girl is playing with little tadpoles and frogs here in the water. And this is a book page with a swan of a pond from the idea book. And it's an old one. I can't give you the date right now, but it's old. And more foliage. And these are little chickens in the book. And on the back side, I put this cool basket full of pumpkins and apples and so forth. And this is an Artie Mays, I know. This isn't her kit, but I've put some Artie Mays in here. And some, I believe the other is Shabba Dabba Doo-Dah. And I got to look to see for sure whose kit it is. The main kit. Here's an old typewriter page. Boy, those are long gone, aren't they? Mushroom page, which is really cool. A lot of lined areas, grid. I put grid on the back of all the digitals, so you'd have plenty of room to do what you need there. And this is a really pretty pumpkin page. I just really liked it. It's the reason that I put the paper in here. Yeah, so there we go. We just more and more. I mean, it just goes on and on. Here's a cool pumpkin image, and then it has this little pocket right here. Let me get this out. This little butterfly. So I'd use little embellishments like that. Now on the side, it has a postcard that's Artie Mays. Some of the stuff I have memorized. I'm trying real hard to memorize other folks. Now here's a side pocket, and you'll see several of these in here. That's what helps get the little golden book in here. And I did stencil with a Tim Holtz stencil. I used multiple colors that were fall colors from Distress Inks or Distress Oxide on a little index card, and I put a little bit of washi right here just as a little design. And then just this cute little leaf. I just thought it was adorable, so I just had that little space. I'm like, why not? This is Gail's digital, and I will link her below as well. More bunny pictures. Now here we have this fox. See this fox right here? Chasing this poor little bunny. So over here we have a fox. And I'm going to bring it up and show it to you. Isn't he cute? Little fox. And there he is right there. And so I worked really hard to coordinate and make it more playful. And then we've got pockets. This pocket is a collage. Let me hold this for a second. Is a collage tag. And we did these together. This one has birds. But if you look on the pocket, it has squirrels. And that is a ribbon I stitched on as well. A lot of stitching in this book. And just a lot of fun. The whole time I was making this, I was thinking, I'm not giving this away. I don't mean giveaway. I'm not putting it in my Etsy. Is what I kept saying. And I was like, I have to put it in my Etsy. I can't have all these books. Where would I put them? So here it shows that in fall, they do jack-o'-lanterns. So over in this pocket, we have a playing card that has jack-o'-lanterns on it. And then we have our fall leaves again. I used those in all of the big pockets. There's some more Gail's paper. She just did a wonderful job on that paper. Here's the one end of the Edith Holden. Let me get close so you can see these stamps. Okay. Now we're going to be getting closer to the second signature now. These are good size signatures. Here's another one. Has a little file card. You can journal, and I stitched a zigzag through it. This is really pretty too. And I'll have it linked to whose envelope this is. But inside, always look inside the envelopes. There's always something in there. Journaling card on the back. Actually matches the card, which I think is kind of cool. And I used orange clips. So why not, right? And dictionary paper, more of the story here with the tabs. The tabs are made out of the same fabric as the spine. Here's another pocket here. Some more of Gail's paper, and it says Colors of Fall. Autumn Leaves and Pumpkins. I think that's really pretty. It's a reef, and if you open up the whole page, it's a reef in a circle, but it actually is meant to be folded. Here is another decoupaged tag. Isn't that cute? And another pocket with a sewn-on strip. Here's the center. So see, this has like both of the cover pages have a little bit of gold in them. I thought gold went well with fall. There's another tag. I did 3 decoupage tags for this book, because it just had a lot of pockets. I just got carried away. Here's another cute little pocket I made out of this. Just added that on, and you can journal on the back. It's fun. And this mushroom right here came from it came from Bow Bunny was the name of it. It was just a die cut pack. And then I stamped little mushrooms. So I'll bring those up and let you see. Aren't they cute? Another collage tag. This is really old music sheet. And the paper, I used all vintage paper except a little piece of cardstock that had a floral, a fall print on it. More little critters. More birds. And my housekeeper was here, and I couldn't get in my craft room. And I didn't want to just sit in the living room, so I decided to take the book with me, and I took a pencil, and I decided to sketch out a little scarecrow. Now, I wanted him to look playful because it's a little golden book. And so he's got corn in his pocket, and, you know, it's not the most perfect I've ever done, but it was fun. And I did use chalk on him as color. I didn't want it bright, and I didn't want to go into tons of details. It was just for fun. Okay, so here's some more. Here's an October Edith Holden. More journaling pages there. Caterpillars and butterflies. And here's the fall print of the Fox story. I'm going to be sad when all the pages are gone from that. But this is my favorite page by far. This is the fabric flip right here. And I used 3 different fabrics and some of Artie Mays' sunflowers. I just fussy cut those. And under here is grid, so you can journal. This is a fabric pocket here that I zigzag the top and then just put in some fun fall pieces. This is Artie Mays also, with some of her freebies. And here we just have this tree with acorns, and this is a a stamp with acorns. Some cool poetry in here. Here is another pocket with squirrels. And then I did a little journaling on the back, and then a collage the front with a cute little bunny. And here is a cute, out of a children's book. It's not this book, but it was a pumpkin. It says pumpkins are orange. Here's a leaf with one of Artie Mae's postcards. And I just did side tucks on all of these things that I added like this, that I wanted in the book. I put a little tab on them so you could find them. Isn't that beautiful? It's hard to tell, but it is beautiful. Here is a goose. Corn stalks in this. Gail makes these little, they're kind of like giant coin pockets, only they don't have a top to them. It has washi tape and this really pretty ribbon that, or lace that I got from Ooh La La Crafts. Now, I bought several 3D envelopes, not envelopes, embossing folders. And so I used them on this. I think there's a couple in here maybe. And as you can see, you might not be able to tell on video, but this is 3D. And I just went over it with ink. And there's this journaling tag, which is Artie Mae's. This is coffee stained. I'll just tell you, don't use your coffee stained envelopes unless you're going to leave it that color, because it's just makes the envelope weaker. But this one did really good. It went right through the machine without any problems. There's a bunch of fall leaves in the center. So pretty. This is one of my favorite ones. Another postcard from Artie Mae's. Cool looking pumpkins. Here's another one of the leaves on index cards to journal. Here's another side pocket with Artie Mae's postcards. And there's the rest of that jack-o'-lantern. I think it's so cute. Children's, I believe it's literature or English page. It's an old book. More stitching, more cool pages from the idea book. Here you can see the deer, the baby fawn, the mama. And then I stamped this sweet little baby. Isn't it cute? I love this set of stamps that I got. I thought I had them sitting on my desk because I was going to show you. Oh, here they are. Here are the stamps that I used. And I got these at Lots of Bubbles. I don't have her name in front of me. I believe it's Lots of Bubbles for You or something like that. I will try to link it down below. I'll get it out where I purchased these. But it's on Etsy. And the stamps are made by, they're clear stamps by Hackney and Company. Winter Woodland. And this one just says Little Fawn and Friends. So they're so cute. They're both made by the same person. Or the same company. So there you go. So here is a belly band with the squirrel stitched down the middle and a journaling card. And over here is a little squirrel. Love him. Okay. Now, here's part of the little golden book story. The fox story over here. This little girl just riding her bicycle. Some more journaling cards here. It's just so many places to journal. I love this book. It just is one of those books you can just sit down and have hot chocolate or hot cider and just journal away. It can be used for Halloween, fall, and Thanksgiving. So you can just write what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for, and just anything that your heart desires. Here's a little coin envelope. I just decorated it and stuck it in this little pocket. Now here is pine cones. And these little fairies, she's got a pine cone dress on, see? They're so cute. And then this little guy right here is, or little girl, I'm not sure, is behind, and I wrote pumpkins. The reason I put this fairy behind is because it was cut off at the waist. So I guess he was meant to kind of climb up out of something. And then here's a tag that goes down in with him. But this is cool because see what it does? Let me lay it back down. Flips out. Then you have all this journaling space, and you have another cute little girl fairy. Precious, right? Okay. Now, and also I made it a side tuck for a postcard as well. And I just, you know, when I had a page that looked bare and lonely, I would just add something to kind of coordinate. There's sunflowers right there, so I just added a sunflower here, just to bring the pages together as much as I could. And here is another side pocket with Gale's paper and the stenciled leaves. And here you go. There's another decoupage tag. And I love, absolutely love this stuff on top. Look at it. It's like a braid, and I got it last year, and I opened it this year. It's got green and orange and red and a little bit of gold in it. I just love it. And it took the whole thing nearly to do this book and one other book. This is my first fall book. I have another fall book ready. I'm going to do it in the next video. And those two will go into my Etsy shop, and then I'm working on a third book, which is a traveler's notebook, which is beautiful. I'm using Prima with it. And here's this cute little bag in the back, and I just put, here's the little fairies on here. This is Bo Bunny. I just thought this was a cute little journaling card, and I thought it'd fit in this cute little fall page. So here we go. Use your hitch post, close it up, and it's in really good condition, and it has really cute beads. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to pass it off to my husband so he can get it on Etsy. If you're interested, please go over there and look around. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which is going to be another flip through. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.